Hi guys, it's Eve here, and I want to talk about a serious subject right now. All jokes aside, this is not a joke, this is not satire, and it's not comedy. I'm talking about mental illness. Mental illness is something that a lot of people live with, and it's also something that is very misunderstood. People with mental illness can live perfectly fine in society. People with mental illness can be a doctor, a psychologist, a school teacher, all kinds of things. Just because we have a mental illness doesn't mean we can't function and handle our daily affairs. It really just simply means that we have a chemical imbalance in our mind. And that's something that we can't help. It's not our fault that our minds have that chemical imbalance. So, me personally, I've learned how to do a lot of cognitive behavior because what happens, like, for me personally, like, let's say there's a situation where I get more of an adrenaline um, rush, and then I don't get that dopamine that's supposed to balance it out. So then when I experience something that's highly emotional, my adrenaline gets going. And see, that's where people get us confused because we're getting all this adrenaline, but we're not getting the dopamine to balance it out. So the adrenaline is causing us to kind of sometimes rage out because like we're so unbalanced and like, ooh, all we know is like we think, oh, well maybe if I just scream or rage it'll go away. But so it's really important to have a really good support team around mentally ill people. We are not dying. We are not physically sick. We do not have a learning disability. We are not the R word. We are not the crazy word. I mean, yeah, we can get a little crazy, but don't call us crazy. We're not. We have a chemical imbalance. And a lot of us are super intelligent. A lot of us are artists, brilliant artists at that. Brilliant artists. Um, a lot of us are writers. We can write so beautifully, but we just have a chemical imbalance in our mind. That is all it is. Same with borderline personality disorder. That is something we cannot help. Again, it's a chemical imbalance. And we really, 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 really need the world to wake up and help us out here. Do you know how hard it is to be 47 and have a mental illness? It's very difficult because my chemical imbalance sometimes, you know, interferes with rational and logic, But when my chemicals are balanced, I'm the most rational and logical person you would ever meet. So I just want to make this day Mental Awareness Day, not officially, but unofficially. Please, guys, look after your mental health lovers, your mental health friends. We're not the R word. We don't have learning disabilities. We're not unhinged. We simply just have a chemical imbalance in our mind, okay? And a lot of us can cognitively work through it. But the last thing we need is someone pushing our buttons. It makes it worse. Whenever the chemicals aren't balanced, it makes it worse when people start gaslighting us and badgering us. That doesn't help a mentally ill person. When you see that someone is not balanced, the best thing to do is just to step back. Let the person have the moment. Breathe with them. Turn on some music. 5 minutes, they'll be over it, and you guys will be laughing again. Mental illness does not mean someone needs to be in a nut house. I'm sick. I hate that word. It's an offensive word. Even though we shouldn't get offended by anything, guys, because come on, it's all irrelevant. Don't let words eat you up. But we can function in society just fine. We just want to be recognized too. I want to be seen. All right? Just because I have a chemical imbalance doesn't mean I'm a less of a person. It just means I'm a little more fun. Have a great day.